モビルスーツはこちらで抑える。相手に近づきさえすれば。こんな結末になるとは。さあ、この波乱万丈が相手だ。うね大胆ジャグリン。そりゃトゥアダメだ、機体が爆発する。戦場ではしゃぐんじゃないよ。いけるか。そこをどけ。
オレンジ、あんたは何がしたいのさ。降臨で切り裂く。暗いな。
負けたと私は。パワー比べならグレン・ラガンは負けねえ。グレンブーメランで決める。投擲準備、ショーティングダイセーダーン。目覚めよ奇跡のパワー。幾多の定めのもとに召された戦士たちよ。傷つくことを恐れるな。We are warriors。遥か未来の空に自由と希望の旗を。そしていつか時を超えて約束の場所へ光さす世界へ。オフェンスだ。戦いを広げる者を排除する。そうだ。終わりだ。直撃させる。バカな、この俺が。 義の力をお前のハートに焼き付けてやる。来いガンナー。
弾丸特急バイクガンナー参上。
Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars X. Hey there, Kuro. Hey, Meta. Hey, Shoma. Hey, Ada. Hope you're all doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Got to spend some time with family to celebrate some birthdays. My mum and brother were born at similar times, so we sort of had a little bit of a combined party together. Not so much a party, just sort of like went to lunch together, which I thought was quite nice. Sorry for the slight delay in starting. I was just having a look at my camera settings, and I think I've figured out why sometimes my model decides to go a little loopy, shall we say. And it's the problem that I thought it was, admittedly. I've got some posters up on the wall behind me, and if I had to guess, I'm guessing that my camera is deciding, like, whenever I sort of like look away from like the computer too much, like step away or something like that, because it's usually like whenever it loses track of my face because I've gone away somewhere or whatever, it decides to lock onto one of the posters up the back. So I might have to do a little bit of a shuffling there or something like that, because that's a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying how it decides to grab onto those things. Hey there, Mimi, how you going? SRW, damn straight. All right, so. We have the Cathedral Lazargan over here, which is probably not really messing around with us. So you want to definitely deal with that. But first things first, I've got these losers. In particular, I'm talking about the little robots here, because these guys heal. So we need to take them out. All of them. And god damn it. Dang it. Kind of hoping that we'll be able to get those ones. I suppose I could go there. It would hit the Marjinger, but you can always move the Marjinger. I mean, it wouldn't hurt the Marjinger. Let's be real here. The Marjinger is kinda stupid. Let's just get out of here, shall we? Yeah, blast this guy and move on out. How much energy you got? Okay. Sword should be enough for you. There we go. I know I've talked about this before, but like, it is literally a week away from when I go on holidays, and I'm looking forward to it. I've started a little bit of the packing process. Probably do a little bit more of that over the course of the week. But like 4 things that I'm going to be taking along with me. Getting some of them ready. And gonna work out like how much I'll need. Generally, I tend to travel light rather than pack heavy, so I'm not particularly concerned or anything like that. But still gotta make sure you're ready, right? Okay. These guys are a little bit lighter than them, right? Oh, 2-1. Size 1L. Guess we'll find out. Suppose we can confirm it. Yeah, sure. Just let's do that. I'll make sure that this guy dies. Try to look up a few more things I want to do there. I know I've got a few goals, but probably important to have a few more as well, right? But then again, do try, like when you're going on holidays, try not to sort of like stress too much about planning and all that, because like then you're not really relaxing, right? I know a few people who end up going a little bit too overboard, and it's hard for them to actually relax. Boost this over here. That's right, we need to lower your score. Okay. Yeah, over here. And go for this. Did I did not. Don't forget to do that. That part is the important thing, so we can act multiple times. Okay. So, go blast these guys. I don't think you'll take out the two in the back. You'll definitely take out the one in the front. Definitely bring them into range, that's for sure. Okay, that is an option, but it doesn't quite... I think there's a combination that will let us get all of them, unfortunately. It's not quite there. Fine. Okay. So. Put those two there. How much you guys were? 3,000. So 6,000. That's probably worth a bless, right? Go. Okay, so another one of these. And then we'll have you start flying towards the front. Go. Okay. Now up over here. There we go. Well done. Now. No support defends there. These guys don't have support defend, thankfully. How's your energy looking? Pretty good. Also got a good energy regen. I think the shoulder slicer is enough. If it isn't, Jill can clean it. Oh very much enough. Was with the crit, but I think even without the crit we would have been golden. Okay, fly on up. You... You open fire there.
Enemy incoming!
総員迎え撃つぞ目標正面主砲発射
See how much damage we do here. 4,000? 5,000. Cool. And yeah, start making your way up. You don't have... yeah, okay. Range 3, huh? 2, 3. Go. That gets you what you need. Pretty much as expected. Okay, score 50 means we can level you up to ace. Okay, now you, my friend. I feel like this should be enough.
Albionの剣でその装甲を打ち破る
Dark going to show off his knight credentials. There we go. Full for Suzaku. Okay. Now... hello. Not you over there who is in range of everyone here. Yep, okay. Sorry. EX action, multi-action. Go for that. There we go.
さてとまずはお前から攻略してやろう。読み通り攻撃範囲設定すべて我が手の内。
I'll use that as our chance to move you forward. Okay. Yeah, pretty much over there is where I want you. Okay. Now, over here... we'll open up with our battleship, which is kind of battered. Let's be real here. If this were Free Space 2, I would certainly be panicking if this were like the capital ship I were escorting. Damn straight, Drago. Extreme! Okay. Right over there. Now... leaves you. I'm going to use Zone Recover. Okay. Wait, you... oh, hold it. Not already used it. Always gotta make sure. Don't want to accidentally make the mistake of not doing it. Of course. Maybe pretty muggy though. I was gonna say, Island's probably gonna be a lot worse when I go. Been playing about Australian weather, but Island's basically like on the equator. Here? Go? How many enemies have you got left? Okay. Just the Master Hand, the Master Foot, and the Cathedral Lazangan. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're about to go down, are you? You've got like an anti-spiral shield or something, right? You don't have a shield. Okay. Well, in that case, these guys are 5,000. Put that down. 3. You moved yet? No. There. White. But you'll definitely have a bless for next turn. And, I mean, you've got question mark health, but that probably just means that it's over 100,000 or so. So, you'll be fine. Let's go here. Spirit Command less. Go. And you know what, just to make certain, we'll use the cannon. It's not going to affect things, it uses the same amount of energy. Okay. Get in there, Hilda. You got this. Kinda stupidly huge, especially compared to, you know, the like Nightmare Frames and I'm forgetting what the Cross Ange mecha are called. I remember at some point. Oh, they are more than friends. Paramail. Yes, Paramail and Ragnamail. That's the names. Specifically, Hilda here has a Ragnamail, but she was in a Paramail. So, just have the hand left. Pretty low on energy, aren't you? 45. 5 for that. Okay. Oh, I've got an idea. Restore your action. Go. Both assist down. Okay, almost 7,000, decent amount. Do keep in mind that these guys' size is going to reduce the amount of damage that we do against them. Tis but a scratch! A scratch? Your hand's off! No, it isn't. That's someone else's hand. That's the anti-spiral's hand. We'll need a few more hits on this guy. I can hit you, but not you. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to preemptively toss out and analyze on you, though, because we are about to start throwing ourselves bodily in harm's way. Now let's move a little bit forward. There we go.
あの大きさでは回避できまい。電子砲雷撃戦用意。
全艦電子砲雷撃戦用意。全砲塔へ動力伝達。
測敵完了。ホーミングレーザー。
はい。
手砲発射。
発射。
Very close. Okay. Next enemy should be able to take him down. Oh. Not next enemy. I'm not the enemy. They're the enemy. Okay. Here comes the giant fist. Okay. Probably send Sala to deal with you. Even EX action it up. Go. Go with a bless, please. Thank you, Sparrow. I think she's still got another support attack available in her. So we can sort of position her right. That might be able to sort of help someone else fight the cathedral. Move you forward. Oh, Commander level 3. Excellent. I mean, got Lelouch over here who's Commander level 4. How did your attack Commander work? Was it, yeah, okay. So... Alright. I'm moving you in here. Because you'll be able to do your thingy next round. We are going to go full bore, however. I know it's not going to actually kill this guy, but, you know, paranoia. Okay. so let's just throw the power of the universe against these guys, and you can't go wrong. Yeah. I agree entirely. Like, very appropriate for us to have like a very magical mech as the original one for this. 40,000. There we go. We've revealed his revealed the HP now.
私はアンチスパイラルのメッセンジャー。
I think she's gonna try and eat us.
さすがはゼルガードです。
Good. Okay. We get all enemies down. But I am glad that this has ignore size, considering this guy's probably stupidly huge. Okay. Also throw a soul down. And... yeah, focus is cheaper. I'll do that. Shame his strongest attack isn't post movement, but at least he's got long range, I guess.
その生への執着を抱えたまま最後の時を迎えます。我々はパンダ専属アンチスパイダー。
We are the anti-spiral. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated.
ヒヤヒヤさせないでよ、もう。これは端にしておきますよ、アンジ。リーボーの力を解放します。
Oh, we're getting a lot of attacks this round. We are fighting the embodiment of nihilism itself. Alright. Let's keep throwing bodies. Sword. Yeah, you know what? I feel like another soul coming on. Basically, just throw your strongest attacks against this guy until he falls over. Not Nia, though. We don't want Nia to fall over. Want to bring Nia back to her senses if possible. But, suppose we'll see what happens in Super Robot Wars, right?
どんなにあがいても絶望があなたたちを待っている。それは
Yeah, there's guessing that's potential and all that kicking in. See how much damage you can do though. Alright. Oh no, you don't have potential. Okay. That's honestly a relief. Okay. Let's be brave. And you can be brave as well next round. Probably? Hold on. Let me just save this here. I'm going to throw down a special triple command here. I'll have a little bit of extra oomph behind them. Up here. See how this goes. And then that might be enough to send the Gurren Lagann in to finish the job. Very nicely done. Alright. Yeah, so... Simon, your turn next.
螺旋力を持つ生物を根絶やしにするために。
You know what? Let's just throw down our dogma, shall we? What's it? Yeah, Field of Palace. Just reduces your stats a little bit. And just real quick. Throw down Bravery. Gain and Bless. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Over here. Burst Spinning Punch. Alright. All the way, please.
DAI-GURREN団リーダーの生き様、その目に焼き付けやがれ。気合い入れろよ、ビラリ。言われるまでもない。始末 の？オッケーよ、行っちゃって。
I was a little bit hoping for like Attenborough to show up to just like fire all the things. I do like the whole cracking of the neck, however. It's a freaking mech and it's cracking its neck. There we go. We win or what? Just look at the size of that thing. We managed to neutralize it, but it's apparently too big to explode. Thing plans to crash into our wharf. It's too big. There's no way we can stop it. Amaro! Axis shock. Oh, alright. Sounds like a job for my drills. Wait. There's another way to stop it. Really, Lord Genome? That mech was once my flagship. Your flagship? You need to insert a spiral power source into its core. That will enable you to control it. Okay, so I need to charge in with my Gurren Lagann and drill my core drill into it. Yep, so that there, in case you're unaware, it's a small drill that Simon excavated while in Gihar village. It is required to activate Lagann. It resonates with Simon's feelings, generating great amounts of spiral power, and is totally not a metaphor for anything. Hurry, Simon! Sounds like this one's all you. Please, Simon, save our wharf. No problem. Drilling time. That's a good. Honestly, that would be a good image capture, just for posting out of context everywhere. We're counting on you, Simon. But we both know who's waiting for him inside. Cathedral Lazangan, control chamber. I've been waiting for you, Simon. And O'Neill's turned into the princess from Slay the Princess. There you are, Nia. Get beside Nia. I need to stick my core drill into this behemoth to stop it. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Star Fox. I'm the messenger of the anti-spirals. Ensuring the annihilation of this universe is my mission. Yeah, I remember. Out of the way! If you want to insert your core drill, you'll have to go through me. You can't do it, can you? That's the limit of the spiral races. For me to become the messenger, and you to become a spiral warrior, it was all foreordained. How is preordained? Preordained is more common. Is foreordained legitimate? It's got a prefix that you'd understand, certainly, but... The survival instincts of you spiral races are absurdly strong. That's why we intend to crush your hopes, one by one. Alright, so I'm not the only one. Sometimes I do stumble upon things that are more common in... I hesitate to say dialects of English. English has sort of diverged that far to have unless it does, regional variations, I guess. I feel dialects is a little bit stronger. Certain translations of the Bible. Alright. Would that be older translations then? Possibly it's a word that was used more common like years and years ago. In which case, like, I could see an argument being made to deliberately use that. Just because, like, Nia is basically serving as a messenger for a greater power. Calvinist versions. Okay. I suppose Calvinism was like strongest like when America was founded, if I am not mistaken. Possibly a little bit after. I'm not sure. When you finally discover that what you mistook for hope was actually an empty promise, despair will penetrate you to the core. Fear and despair are the ultimate means of stopping the rise of the spirals. I'm not so sure about that. What are you trying to say? You must have seen it. We broke through the evil aura. We never fall into despair. No matter how grim things get, we smash through the despair and keep going. Does that mean you'll smash through despair here, too? Will you smash through me? You're not despair to me. You're always my hope. You're the reason I keep on fighting. To save you, I'd drill through any enemy and keep going. English Civil War had Scottish and English Calvinists as a notable faction, and that war did influence the revolution later. Okay. I just know that when I've sort of like in when I was like at university, like sometimes there would be texts that you'd have to read for it and all, and I just remember like several like Calvinist texts, and like they were all sort of like written like in relation to like America being like a new nation. So that's just what sort of like comes to mind to me at least when I think of Calvinism anyway. I know you feel the same way, Nia. Hope was what drove you to approach me. No, you're wrong. I wanted to drown you in despair, and nope! Maybe you don't realize it, but your first appearance before me was a cry for help. No, Nia, I will save you. You mark my words. That doesn't matter who or what gets in my way. So step aside. Help me ensure that the two of us and the world we live in have a future. Nia! Cathedral Lazengan has stopped. Simon must have done it. Remember, like, I don't want to say anything like offensive or anything, because I don't remember enough about Calvinism to like make any specific comments on it. I just remember that there are a lot of like Christian sort of like offshoots sort of like around then that were like, if you look at them, like you can see how like they've sort of like become like similar to like, not similar, like serving as like the ancestors to like mega churches and like the whole like extreme evangelical like rapture and like wealth like means that you're moral and like shit like that. Like that's not right, and I don't like religions like that. Jesus would not approve. Jesus does not approve of supply side Jesus. You, Nia. This won't change fate. Failure of this invasion will only result in the anti-spirals mobilizing the rest of their forces. And once that dam breaks, not even you will be able to stop them. Oh, are you not familiar with supply side Jesus? When you get the chance, there's a series of comics entitled Supply Side Jesus. And they're done as like a parody of essentially like the free market Christians out there, that basically give like Christians everywhere a horrible name. I definitely recommend reading those. I might link it on Discord after my stream. Yeah, it's sad that a lot of people subscribe to that, unfortunately, because it very much like it comes off as a parody, but like then you actually look at people like that who exist and you're like, oh no, like fiction, stop reflecting reality. The anti-spirals will soon come to this universe in force, and they'll destroy any spiral races they discover. Then I guess our fight's not over. If we win, will you go back to being human? The odds of that are infinitely close to zero. So, you're saying there's a chance? Yes, so there's still a chance. Far as I'm concerned, that's the same as 100%. Yeah. As everyone says, 1,000,000 to 1 shot is a sure bet. Like if it's 10 to 1, nah. Like that's a losing bet. 100 to 1, nah. Stay away from odds like that. 1,000,000 to 1 though, absolutely. You are going to win that bet. 100%. You are good. Odds of going back to human, I would say they're wizard. Odds of winning or odds of going back to human. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's a mathematician's response there. If we win, will you go back to being human? So, the odds of that are infinitely close to zero. I feel like she's saying, like, the chance of winning there is infinitely close to zero. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Then you'll come for me? You bet. Who do you think I am? Simon. I promise you, Nia. I guess that's it for now. But if those anti-spirals invade again... Careful, everyone. They're here. What? Beam Bell? Miss Selric is here? Mari Aquamarine. My business isn't with you today. Huh? All units, move out. Primordial flames sleeping in the depths of memory, awaken and burn down this world. What's happening? Whoa! Where did our walk go? What in the world was that dogma? place is changing. It's going back to the way it was before the deformation. Captain, there's no longer a gravitational field abnormality in this sector. The world's reason must be restored. Priest Selric, protecting this world is our duty as keepers of order. I took emergency action. It should stop them from invading for now. Tell me, what are the anti-spirals? And where the hell is Nia? I'm under no obligation to answer that. Amari Aquamarine, I assume that you can finally see just how much more powerful I am than you. You'd be wise to consider whether the Founder's seat is really right for you. Also, hello Wizard. I think I forgot to say that. Got distracted looking over the dialogue to determine what Nia might have meant. Hope you're doing alright. Sounds like the Keepers of Order know about the anti-spirals too. What do you think, Amari? Sorry, I just don't know. There's no need to hurry. You'll all know everything soon enough. Judging by your tone, you have no intention of spilling the beans. I would actually prefer it if they never show up again. But what about Nia? Relax, Spiral Man. Her time will come. To prepare for that day, we'll get Cathedral Terror ready. Okay. Got our ad break here. So we'll take a brief pause here, and then we shall resume. I'm gonna go and fill up my drink as well. I've drunk myself dry. Okay, be right back. All right, I have returned. Yeah, I actually I addressed this at the start of the stream. I think you might have just missed it, Mimi. But I worked out the issue with that, and it was the issue that I sort of suspected it was. The thing is, I've got some posters hanging up in my room, and they're not directly sort of like behind me, but like close to. and the camera that I'm using has a fairly sort of like wide field. So it does capture those faces, and even though they're like anime faces, it's enough for it to recognize them as faces. So that causes VTube Studio to pick those up, like whenever I sort of, like, it sort of loses my face for whatever reason, like if I sort of turn like too far away, or I get up to go somewhere else. Sometimes it'll pick up one of those faces behind me, and because it is both like a long way away, well, I suppose probably just because like it is a long way away, it's like a really tiny sort of face it picks up, and it's like struggling to like read it, even though it is reading it. So it starts going everywhere like this. I'm crazy, and yeah. I sort of realized it because I went into VTube Studio just before the stream started to see if I could pinpoint it. And yeah, if I've got like the calibration thing up, like it's got like little tiny dots like in the corner showing that it's reading them if it isn't reading my face. So yeah, I'm thinking of seeing about moving like those ones that are directly behind me in order to try and stop that from happening. I know it's a little bit funny when that happens, and if it just happened while I was away, like that'd be one thing, but sometimes it happens like in the middle of a stream, and that's annoying, so I'm gonna try and sort of fix that up after the stream, at least. Yep. Back to the game, and goodbye, Kuro. Hope you sleep well. Yep, to prepare for that day, we'll get Cathedral Terra ready. That behemoth, huh? Simon, the DAI-GURREN is all yours. You already know how to use it. Just call it from hyperspace when you need it. But thank Rissu for me. What do you guys plan to do? Confront the anti-spirals. We need to know more about this world. I agree. I suspect that the creation myth I know is missing some clue. Will be vital in the upcoming fight. Let me find out what it is. Director! He summoned the anti-spirals here, so I bet he knows something. Making contact with him is probably the best shortcut we have. Alright, so we'll rescue Queen Ciela, defeat the Director, and solve the mystery of this world. Yeah! That's our next fight! Don't give up, Nia. I'll keep my promise to you. After all, my greatest challenge still awaits. Proposing to you again. You can do it, Simon! Keeper's Temple, the Holy Tree of End. I've done as you commanded. For the time being, the anti-spirals should find it impossible to interfere. Understood. I'll buy us a bit more time. But doing that would damage the reputation of the Keepers as the custodians of law and order, and my humblest apologies. I certainly didn't mean to imply that. I understand that. All will be as you wish. Are we, perhaps communicating with End? Perhaps? Nothing could make us happier. Well, I suppose we'll find out, right? Oh, bonus scenarios. Alright then. I guess this is, you know what, that's fair enough. bonus scenarios, we'll be able to sort of like do those before we sort of go on like a holiday break. So that way we're not sort of like stuck in like a big story arc or anything like that. Okay, so let's save the game here. Save that. Before I forget, let's do these. Oh, Camille, Judo, Zex, Mashima and Husk, I guess. Maybe not Mashima. Yeah. Next week I will be going to Thailand. Just gone for a couple of weeks. And yeah, will be exciting, absolutely. Let's go Chris, sure. XP. Char. Hero, Amuro, Vivian, and Rosalie? Sure. Go with that. Do that. Alright, so Camille. Hey there, Hunter Wolf. How you going? Skill programs. There's a few that I need to do. I need to give you hit and run before I forget. And Jill needs Proud Ace. What does that get you? Spirit Command persists at the start of player phase when morale is 130 or higher. Alright. That's actually a pretty good ace bonus. Especially considering I was talking before about how she doesn't have any defense abilities. But like straight up like getting a free persist at the start of every player phase is, yeah. Obviously, like, it's only going to last for a single hit, but she's still in a real robot, which means she's got fairly good evasion. She can give herself an evade ability, and it's only 10 as well, so like that's... it's good to share it with others, certainly, but she can cast it on herself. So, yeah, she's indestructible. Okay. And Camille. Proud Ace. Go. And... okay, 20% damage dealt and critical during enemy phase. Alright, so you become a counter king. Understood. And yeah, as you can see, we now have 29 ace pilots, which is more than enough for what we want. Okay, so let's head over to the vault, and then we'll start on those bonus scenarios. Congratulations, ace pilot. Well done, Camille. Someone made fun of his name during the enemy phase. He would have been fine if people hadn't attacked him first. So that's why he's got an advantage in the enemy phase. They attacked him first. Thank you, Sparrow. I must confess that you've surprised me. Who would have thought that you'd attain the title of Ace after your miraculous comeback? I have those who helped me to thank for that. I have heard that broken bones heal up stronger than ever. You have grown stronger in a similar fashion. I don't think that's true. If I recall right, like if something's been broken once, then that means it's easy to break again. You don't heal right. So don't break your bones. They don't heal back stronger. They heal back weaker. Though, as always, please correct me if I'm wrong on this. I hope so. I don't want to live in a world where others experience the types of hatred and fury I've had to bear. You mean a world of despair? You don't want to see it come to that either, right? Of course not. The world I long for is just the opposite, in fact. Camille, you know the heavy taste of bitterness all too well. That strength you demonstrated in escaping from that gives me every reason to expect great things from you. Congratulations, Ace Pilot. Well done, Jill. I certainly never thought a loser like me would fall to a place like this. Everyone is burdened by a past, but your ability to overcome that speaks volumes of your worthiness as an ace. Thanks, Sparrow. What sort of past do you have, by the way? As a constructed creature, I have no past to speak of. And just focus on flying into the future. Your wings were made for that, after all. I won't forget those words. The way you've lived without giving in to despair, it gives me hope as well. Okay, so bones are interesting. When they break and are healing, the body dumps a lot more extra bone into it to repair the fracture, and for that time period it's stronger. But after it's healed, the time goes on, the body reabsorbs the excess bone and it returns to roughly baseline. Alright then. That is interesting. Good to know. Is this, how does that sort of affect, like, any other bones in your body, if at all? Does that, like, extra energy... Like, that extra energy's got to come from somewhere, right? But I suppose, like, the healing process for when you break a bone is quite long, so, like, it's got time to get that energy. Simon. Sorry, Sparrow. This was the only place I could think of where I could be alone. Well, the human body is amazing when you, like, get down into the nuts and bolts of it, really. Okay. Good to know. Don't worry about it. I'm delighted to be of service. You keep this between us. Of course, I won't say a word. Still, I have to say that the way you and the rest of our team destroyed such a massive force piqued my intellectual curiosity as usual. That, in turn, created 100 TAC P for use as material in my magical research. Most grateful. That's a line I have said so many times. Sorry, there's one more favor I have to ask of you. Need the lizard feature where they regrow a tail after things get a bit too silly out there. That would be pretty awesome if you could, like regenerate, like, digits. I think there's, like, very limited potential there. Like, I think if you cut the very tip of your finger off, like, does that grow back? From experience. Here's a stupid story from me. I almost cut my toe off one time. You had to get yours sewn up after it was hanging off, and a bit was bye-bye. And it felt okay. Well, that's interesting to know. But yeah, I was. This was young Araxis. Definitely not adult Araxis or anything. But there was like this rusty axe in the yard. All right, and we had this sort of like block of wood. So like just sticks up out of the ground. Like we had like a pot plant still like sitting on it. Like eventually like the pot plant died or something and it was no longer there. So this is just a block of wood. And like every so often like we'd like just like bury the axe in that block of wood just because. And I was wearing thongs one time and I missed the bloody block of wood, and obviously that was in a vertical chop. So it came like straight down, and like I was wearing thongs at the time, and I grazed my big toe with that axe. And yeah, really stupid of me. Even worse, like I grazed it after moving my big toe. So if I didn't move, like that toe possibly would have like come off or like been seriously injured. I can tell you, I'd never use that axe again after that. Don't be stupid with tools, alright? Do not be stupid with tools. Hopefully your finger made like a full recovery. Like didn't lose any like feeling in it or movement, like no nervous damage. This like cooking or something? I know that quite easy to get like bad injuries like that while cutting stuff while cooking, that's for sure. Workplace injury. Okay. Food service chef work. Yeah. Must be. Glad that you had access to a doctor to be able to fix that up, though. Certainly. I've got no scar on my toe or anything like that. It wasn't a serious injury. I just nicked my toe, thankfully. Didn't get tetanus either, which was good because, as I said, that was a rusty axe. That was not like a sharp axe for cutting. That was something that was out in the yard and not used for anything. Sorry, but there's one more favor I have to ask of you. If you mean Nia's whereabouts, I'm already looking into it. Thanks. Simon and Nia. I'll do everything in my power to help you. Denying it. I have a soft spot for happy endings. Well, maybe Sparrow will be able to change things for him. That'd be nice. So I'll do what I can to make sure our story has one. Both for those who live on our wharf and as a member of the Fox Brigade. And the light that Sally showed me. If anything is the key to our upcoming fight, that's probably it. There we go, so we've got that for us. Okay. Now, normally I'd go and do the upgrades, but if we're doing the bonus scenarios, we don't need the upgrades for that. So I'm going to leave that, and we are going to get like a huge bonus once these are done. So, we have Living on the Land and the last Dream Battle. So the Dream Battle is going to be another battle against bosses, I imagine. Oh wait, no, hold on. We've this is these two. We haven't we're not up to those ones yet. Okay, that's chapter 47. I thought that was a bit too soon. Okay, so cleaning up space. Bellry and the others encounter Mask while out clearing debris. Oh, it's Planetes! I fucking love Planetes. If you haven't seen that, watch it. My favorite anime bar none are Planetes. Writing that in chat so that people know how to spell it. That's your homework for when I get back from holidays, having watched Planetes, alright? Okay. With their enemies before them, what do they choose? So, oh, hello, Commander's Terminal. That might be good to give to frickin' the Nautilus, because that doesn't have a command aura. That's got like a different aura. So, yeah. Okay, so cleaning up space. Let's go start this scenario. It is such a good series. I watched it again, I think last year, and very much holds up. Very much holds up to this day. In fact, it probably holds up even more, just because of the way the world's going. Very strong anti-capitalist message, I feel. Watch it. 100% watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my vault. This is a place to reflect upon the smaller vignettes that occur day to day between the larger battles unfolding. Today's story takes place after the defeat of the Anti-Spiral's forces. The Fox Brigade had emerged victorious in a battle of unprecedented scale. But it left quite a mess to clean up. The band has repelled the anti-spiral forces. The grand war for the future may have ended victoriously for humanity, but our war continues to bear deep scars from the battle. The megafauna hangar. Wait, so the ship's really stuck here for now? Moving's not impossible, but it's a little bit of a pain at the moment. We may have won the battle against the anti-spiral. They're still dealing with the aftermath. Can someone explain the situation? I'm not really sure what's going on. Allow me to provide an easily digestible explanation worthy of my genius. Please do, Lieutenant Klim. Very well. Dig it away, Mick Jack. Wait, I thought you were the one who was going to do the explaining, Lieutenant. My role is to ensure the right person gets the right job. I am a genius! Oh no! I'll do my best to meet your expectations, Lieutenant. Put simply, there's too much garbage out there. Garbage? Our battle with the anti-spiral left a tremendous amount of debris in its wake. A garbage pile of monumental proportions. If we push forward regardless, it may end up damaging the ship. Trying to avoid all that space junk will require deviating from our re-entry course. End result? A lot of wasted effort. And that is the problem with SpaceX right there. They are throwing so much shit into space, and to hell with the consequences, that it is causing problems. Why don't we just clean up the garbage then? We're trying to avoid wasted effort, Bellry. It'd be more efficient to drop planetside first and plot another course from there. it'd hardly be wasted, Hopper. Space feels far better when it's clean, after all. It does. Bonus scenario! Cleaning up space! With half section. Okay, everyone. Let's all do our best to make this the best space garbage day ever. Garbage day! The enthusiasm's appreciated at all, Valerie, but I'd hope if we had more than 5 of us here. Don't be so negative, young Judo. Better to do something rather than nothing, I always say. I knew someone would get the reference. Almost every machine we've got took heavy damage during the battle with the anti-spiral. Oh, still went out again. There we go. Yeah, see, sometimes when I take a drink, it'll decide, oh, Erexus's face is no longer like perfectly visible because they've tilted their head up to take a drink. Let's log onto the poster. Let's log onto the poster now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take those down and rearrange things or something. Mick, I don't think every machine took heavy damage during the battle with the anti-spirals. Like, I'm pretty sure they're fine. I did really good in that fight. These 5 are all we've got. Although, like, if we are taking into account like the logistics of things and like maintenance of complicated military machinery, alright, fair enough. Like, those ones probably do need to be refit. Because, like, if you're ever curious for like a deep dive on things, like, look up logistics and like the efforts like modern militaries have to do in order to keep their like planes flight worthy and shit like that. They have a lot of downtime because like you want them to be safe, right? And like the stress that like the engines and the speeds that they sort of go at, like, it's incredible. I have to imagine complicated machinery like Mecha with all those moving parts would be even worse. Like, if you think about when they were doing like swing wing aircraft, like the F-14 and the F-111, for example, like you might think that a plane that just like moves its wings like back and forth, like, that's easy, right? That's easy. No, it is not. Those planes were fucking expensive. Those planes required so much maintenance. There's a reason why they do not do that these days, despite some of the advantages you get from variable wings for being able to do like high speed and low speed flying. Works in Ace Combat, must work IRL too. We don't do logistics in Ace Combat though. Also, hi Infernal, hope you're doing well. I'm surprised you were willing to volunteer for garbage duty though, Lieutenant Klim. I was roused by Valerie's positive spirit. I know. I'm having fun. I love Ace Combat though. Maybe I'll do an Ace Combat stream at some point. I've done Project Wingman before, but I never did Ace Combat. Ace Combat 7's on the PC after all. I could do a playthrough of that. Maybe on the hot. Like, I've already played through that in my own time. Like, maybe I could do like a playthrough on like mercenary difficult, not merc. What? Like one of the harder difficulties or something, because there'll be New Game Plus. Want to fly the super giant fortress planes. I do wish that, like, if you played Project Wingman, There's like some of the aerial like cruiser planes, and I suppose like some Ace Combat planes also had like giant fortress planes. Ace Combat, I think 6 comes to mind most for that. Like I know that like other Ace Combat games had giant fortress planes, but Ace Combat 6 was probably the one that had the most. Like I remember there was a mission in that one. We have to take down a whole fleet of them. And fuck, I hated that mission because I kept on crashing into them. I am a very aggressive pilot in Ace Combat. I like to fly at high speeds, I like to do lots of turns, and like turn around really fast, and that means crashing into things. And that means dying a lot. I need to train myself to stop doing that. I really need to stop doing that, but it happens all the time. I really want Project Wingman 2 now. And I hope Project Wingman 2 like gets made. That'd be awesome. Project Wingman was incredible. Like at times it was more Ace Combat than Ace Combat. I am really hoping that it's like timed exclusive, they bring that DLC out for PC. It's fucking unfair. That is ridiculous that it is on console. Like, if I had confirmation that was timed exclusive, at least I could be patient, but I don't, and it hurts me. I am wounded. Old N64 game where you have to shoot down the super plane, and you have to take the bomber. Which N64 game was that one? Like, at first I thought Lilac Wars, but no, you've only got an R-Wing in that. But that definitely happens in other Ace Combat games where you think, oh, this is a ground attack mission, I'm going to take in the Frogfoot or something like that. And then you end up fighting Crimson 1. Yes, that happened to be in Project Wingman. I don't think I ever played Aero Fighters Assault. It's quite possible it never got released here. Like there were several N64 games that never got an Australian PAL release or anything. Let me quickly look that one up. It did say it got an EU release. I don't know if it got an Australia release. At the very least, I never saw it. Rogue Squadron was good. I played the hell out of that. As well as a Battle for Naboo, I believe. There was that one too. Rogue Squadron 2, of course, on the GameCube. That one was a really good release title, actually, for the GameCube. Never played Rogue Squadron 3, though I heard that one was not very good. That was Clone Wars. Was surprisingly fun, despite that one being more like ground combat, but I like Clone Wars. I think it was called Clone Wars. Whatever. I was roused by Bellry's positive spirit. And as someone raised on Earth in the Reguiled century, space is a place of wonder. Simultaneously represents a threatening void, limitless potential. We may be in a different world, but the thought of deleterious amounts of debris drifting free seems unthinkable. In the era we come from, going to and fro from Earth to space is no biggie, so hearing you describe it like that is actually kind of refreshing. Which debris is in the Gundam universe, though? Because isn't Judo like something like junk collectors? People who want to return to Earth with the Reconquista, people who feel a sense of majesty and romance in space. Yeah, they're junk collectors. We have had lots of wars in Gundam, so makes sense that there will be a lot of debris in space Gundam Universe is fucked. You'd think they'd get along just great, but... Okay, let's start packing away that garbage. Oh, and by the way, Captain Daniel said I can keep anything that looks valuable. That's your entire reason for participating, I take it? Yeah, well, you know, I'm heading back to my own world after this. Gotta scrounge up some cash for once I get home. Young Judo, young Tobiah. Your strength of character is notable, even among your fellow compatriots from the Universal Century. What do you say, you two? If we manage to find a way to return home, I could use a few good men. You want us to work under you, Lieutenant? In the Regilt Century? A slightly different era than the one you're used to, but not entirely different from what Alba Watase's gone through. And of course, I'll make sure to have suitable positions ready for you once I become president. And Kim sure does like thinking ahead. I must ask that you refrain from referring to me in the third person, Bellary. You're the first person I was planning to offer a position to. Still going on about that stuff? This trip has been just the excuse I needed to expand my worldview. Upon returning home, I plan to change Ameria. The world! And when I do, I will need outstanding young people to enact my vision. People like you. I mean, honestly, makes a good change from the gerontocracy that currently rules America, right? Sorry to interrupt your speech, Lieutenant, but we've got incoming. The Capital Army, Toasanga, and Gitcore. To what do we owe the auspicious arrangement of my era's greatest aces? We needed to confirm the situation in space. Never expected a chance encounter like this. Guess sending out all our aces to scope each other out was worth it after all. They've got 5 machines, we've got 5 machines, and our squad's coming out on top. You want to rumble? A fascinating suggestion. Hold on there, sir. Let's bump the brakes a bit and just... An ace squadron. A genius and his friends. Has there ever been such a grand assemblage in all the World of War's history? I'd wager not. If you want to do this, Lieutenant, we'll follow your lead. To battle, young ones! They may be aces, but their machines will make lovely additions to the debris field all the same. After all, I am a genius! Debris field we came here to clean up. Oh no! Alright. Yeah, so we got Rock Pie and the Guy Trash. We have Kia and the Guyon. Mask in the Mac Knife. Barara in the Yggdrasil, the Goa'uld mothership. And Manny in the G-Rock. Alright, let's move in, shall we? I don't think anyone here has support... Oh, you've got support defend. Alright then, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Let's move over here. And let's move in formation, shall we? There we go. Okay, anyone in range? Hello? Oh, map attack, huh? I suppose we could. So Spirit, actually. I'll get the Mega Cannon online immediately. Sure. Let's take a pot shot at you, shall we? It does have a chance to miss, but I figure that's fine. Just take the chance.
今はこんな戦争をやってる場合じゃないってわかるぞダブルゼータがみんなの力を
I'm surprised you didn't get like any combat dialogue there. Fuck it, Scott! It's my fault! It's my fault I took the chance even though there was a 100% chance to... Alright. And... you know, let's just end our days here, like, let them come to us. Oh, you're coming in here, are you? Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, is like it looks like a tetrapod design, but looking at the position of the lower leg, it looks more like it's missing a leg rather than having been designed that way.
男を見る目がないお嬢ちゃんたちだよ。アーム、レッグファンネル、キナ。ミサイルをばらまく。頭に当たっちゃった。
Yeah, it's fine.
貴様らの魂胆はお見通しである。この距離、クローンを使う。
こんなところで隊員は止まってはダメです。
This is why we travel in formation.
互いの組織の誇りをかけエース同士の勝負だ。蝶のように舞い、蜂のように刺す。
Hey there, Kailash. How you going? Freaking General Grievous over here.
やはり天才クリムは脅威となるか。
Okay. You go here. You can finish this one off.
そうやって力で人を従わせようとする人にはこのタイミングならいける。
That beam crossbow is seriously just like a vertical scroll of bullet hell weapon. Particularly like one of the fan weapons that's sort of like spread out. Completely impractical for actual combat, But, Great Bear, I guess. Oh no! I made a direct hit! Iraq's still moving though. I'm still in this. Enemy reinforcements? No. That attack was nearly indiscriminate. Look! Something's coming from outside the debris field. Anti-spiral Mugans! Some of them survived? They're shooting at us! Pincer attack is the last thing we need! That pincer isn't getting pinced. What does that even mean? Lieutenant Mask, do you copy? Let's do a ceasefire for now. Are you mad, Bellary Zenon? They're enemies, last I checked. Not right now we aren't. Anti-spirals are trying to wipe out the human race. They don't care if we're for our war, Earth, space, wherever. None of it matters to them. The enemies of all mankind. Bellary's never been righter. I refuse to assure our mutual destruction bickering in this debris field. No. This calls for action. Human action. That'll show those anti-spirals what for. I mean, like, he's supposed to be an American, so American, but like, his dialogue really makes him sound more like upper crust British aristocracy. Like, he's the sort of person that you would imagine like as like an officer in World War I or something like that. Hi-ho, pip pip merry. Like a General Melchett, I guess. Maybe a little bit smarter than General Melchett, but you know. Sounds good to me. Get me in. Me and Becky? We really have another choice here? Yes, we don't. Let those monsters go. It's only going to put Serrano 5 in danger. You in too, right, Mask? Very well. There's only one reason I'm doing this. To impress upon Bellary Zenon the full extent of my abilities. It's all good. Just do your best, okay? Okay, let's do this. A mixed army consisting of ace pilots spanning time and space. Quite the doozy, if I do say so myself. You better scram, anti-spirals. We're going to show you just how tough humanity is. Alright, defeat all enemies. You guys are on our side now, apparently. You did lose HP, I noticed. Him starting to sound like a doctor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he sounds more British than American. Over there. And you go over here. You're in range. Alright, fair enough. Go for it then, buddy. Ooh, Barrier Buster. Okay. E and down as well. Okay, get in there. Unfortunately for you, the genius Clinic just so happened to be here. As representative of humanity, I'll show you the folly of your sad, misguided attempts at invasion. I am a genius!
戦い方を直に教えてやろう。 お手並み拝見と行かせてもらう。覚悟。これが天才の一撃だ。
And phase. Alright, here come these faceless jerks. Big arm unit. Throw on a persist, please. So, these are the anti-spirals I've heard about. Talk about an unpleasant bunch. But if nobody's piloting those things, makes crushing them easy on the conscience at least. I was just thinking, like, oh, Klim's got his 4 beam swords. That's kind of ridiculous, right? And this guy comes along. 4. No. 8. 8. Oh, stop it. Photon torpedo. Fire the torpedoes! There are still some of those murder machines around. I'll just have to bust them up. This is a fight to protect life itself. That means we don't have to hold back, D-Self. Fire the torpedoes! That's a lot of torpedoes. Just shooting space dust. See why that's a map attack. Check out your perfect attack. We haven't seen that in a while. Or just everywhere, huh? All the things. Pretty fancy. How much? I don't know what the range is of that photon torpedo attack. Hello. Alright. Well, I'm impressed that the full armor's able to dodge this. This is the perfect opportunity to send the last of you dumb machines to the scrap heap. Go ahead. Try hitting me with everything you've got. You'll understand how fearsome humans can be soon enough.
よし、ダブルビームライフル発射だ。
Not quite. Oh well. I think you're probably fine. If we let these guys through, they're only going to take innocent lives. Which means we can't afford to lose. I've got to fight too. It really does only have one leg, even though it looks like it should have two. Guess it's not finished? Yes, Tom. It wouldn't be the first time in Gundam that an unfinished suit has been fielded. The Zeong in particular comes to mind. Looks like we have another ad break. So, we'll use that as our second pause. Get up, have a little walk around. Go grab a drink, maybe. Yeah. Be back shortly, alright? Alright, welcome back, Drago. I am also back. We're all back here today. So, let's get things underway, shall we? Seems like that was the end of the enemy phase. So... Let's start blasting, shall we? Tender bean. I'll go with that. Alright. Yeah, throw on persist on yourself. And let's go. A machine that unquestionably murders people is unquestionably meaningless. But you metallic miscreants can never hope to murder me. That's a lot of M's from Mask there. Going down the V from Vendetta route a little bit, are ya? Who cares? I like alliteration. Alliteration's fun. The stupid crutch missiles. Dafa Kree! Movement. Unfortunate. You can finish this guy off at least. Send all the machines you want. We won't lose. Go on, do your worst. There won't be anything left when Yggdrasil's done. No, I came here yesterday. Boom. Alright. You haven't gotten the chance to attack yet, have you? Don't do something about these things. Commander Mashner, Surrounded 5 will be in danger too. I'll do everything in my power to stop you and keep the commander safe. I'm a jellyfish. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but this is as far as you go. No matter how many of you show up, I'll just exterminate all of you in one fell swoop. arm time. There he goes. He's ready to start pickling. Hold on. Mind that then. This is just need to fix you up. Go with that. Power down. Honestly, let's also... Yeah, do I have trick attack? Too much. Okay, that's fine. Shoot all these guys, and yes, no chance hitting you.
言われたからにはきっちりこなすぜ。こいつで決めてやる。
There. Oh no, that was our dodge. Never mind. Sorry, I was shocked and horrified for a moment. On which corporation is Aldous? What are we referencing here? We'll be talking about Aldi, I guess. Aldi's, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, we got Aldi here. And honestly, if you're, if you have to pick between Coles, Woolworths, and Aldi, I would pick Aldi. They are definitely cheaper, and honestly, fuck Coles and Woolworths. Frickin' supermarket duopoly. Yeah, go finish this guy, please. I was to get some bread from there the other day, but I was like, nah, I don't need it immediately. I'll get it later, but then I forgot, so now I'm out of bread. Okay. Close. That barrier got in the way, unfortunately. At least going by my suspicion that it was suggesting it as a counter-attack option. Ah well. What was what's the range of a boat on top of it? Right, that's how that was. Okay. Over here. Finish this one off, please. I tag along with the lieutenant. This incredible job heads our way. That's my genius. Never a dull moment with him around. A little bit of a thrill seeker, are we? Maybe?
私に近づくと怪我するよ。
Or just lovey-dovey? Let's save on the energy a little bit. We've kind of blown it all, right?
私が助立ちするよ。トリニティの戦い方を見せてやるよ。これだけのミサイルなら。
You to left. I think you're able to take that guy out.
この天才クリムが相手をしてやろう。
I am a genius!
そこか。見つけたぞ。受け取るがいい。貴様は終わりだ。
Yeah, move you down there. Thanks.
この私が
All
行く。
good?
そこか。見つけたぞ。受け取るがいい。貴様は終わりだ。
You've still got a turn though. Go shoot that guy. Was at least the little guys seem to be able to take them out in one hit with almost anyone. Big guys are a little bit of cover.
ミサイルをばらまく。もっともらしい攻撃に。
turn. Yeah, alright. Just a repeat of the last round.
余裕余裕バカだね私に攻撃するなって
I think it might be.
ファンネルなのさ暗いな
It'd be cool if there were more sort of like double cockpit, like two-seater mecha, where like you had the main pilot and then you had a co-pilot who was like responsible for the weapon systems like incoms and the like. I just feel like that would I feel like it would be interesting, at least. More realistic, certainly. Not that realism is something that I super care about. Depends on what you're sort of like trying to do or anything. But mostly I just think it would be cool. Need more two-seater real robots. I know that there's a lot of super robots that have more than one pilot. Certainly. Phew. It's over! Oh, but a team like this, how could we lose? Well, can't say I'm surprised, but I don't want to resume hostilities after all that. We'll be withdrawing instead. Hold on. Want to fight, Bellry? Hardly. We're already here, so how about we do something nice for Alworth? Something nice? Take a look around. Fight with the anti-spiral left this entire sector full of debris. We were working to clean it up. Would you be willing to lend a hand? Are you serious? You want my guy trash to take out the trash? Sure! Hey, don't be like that. You come this far, might as well see it through. You're actually going along with this, Kia Mabeki? I've dreamed of Earth as long as I've been in the Venus globe. Compared to the scalding heat of Venus, Earth's a veritable paradise. Beautiful, gleaming globe. Kia Mabeki. Alworth may not be our Earth, but it's a big ball of dirt that people call home. Not too different, if you ask me. Letting this space around it fill up with garbage doesn't sit well with me. Same here. Well, ignoring the debris isn't going to make it your way, that's for sure. Everyone seems intent on picking up garbage now, Mask. Very well. But there's only one reason I'm doing this. Is it to show off your prowess to Bellry? To impress upon Bellry Zenon the full extent of my garbage cleaning abilities. Is that supposed to be a catchphrase? Thankies, everyone! Let us begin at once! Cleaning up space with the crew crossing boundaries of error and organization. Good times. One day, I hope we can all get over our need to fight and do stuff like this instead. Back in the Megafauna hangar. So, how'd it go? We finished cleaning up the garbage and everyone went their separate ways. Did Mask go quietly? Sort of. He kept trying to egg Bellry on. You may have been fighting anti-spirals, but it's still hard to believe that they helped out with the cleaning and left without a fight. Cleaning really does bring out the best in everyone. What do you mean? I'm sure you've experienced it yourself, narrator. As members of the domestic crew, we've all felt a great sense of accomplishment after finishing our duties. You're right. It is really satisfying to see a room looking absolutely spotless. So, what? You saying Mask went home satisfied after cleaning up all that debris? Probably. Why? If we can get everyone in the world to clean with us, we might be able to create world peace. Joking aside, I really do think that we might just be able to return to our world with Mask and the others. And Manny too? Of course. When I hear you say it, Belle, I want to believe. Recently, I've become convinced that we can resolve the conflict between otherworlders without winners and losers. Couldn't agree more. Everyone here from other worlds just wants to go home. If we can just get them to realize that, we might be able to get a ceasefire. Far easier said than done, unfortunately. But it's worth a try. They proved that to me. Belle, it's going to be hard, sure. It's better than fighting a war. What I'm supposed to do right now. But we have to find a way to end the war. That's what I'm fighting for. And there's the moral of that story. Many cleaning hands make for a quick job. Maybe. Something along those lines. So we got ourselves a Commander's Terminal and a Minovsky Drive, as well as Evade and Defense up, and 50,000 money, and 500 Tech P. Alright. Now, looking at the time, I think I'm going to wrap things up there for the night. It's a little bit early, but like I am going to be going on break for a few weeks. So I figure like that way when we come back, we'll be able to like come back fresh with the second bonus scenario without having to sort of forget about that. Yeah, don't worry, I'll go and have a drink after the stream, Kailash. Kind of run out of drinks now, so I'll make sure to go and do that. Okay? All right. So, thank you very much as always for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. No, I certainly did. I'm going to be taking things easy this week because I'm going to be preparing to like doing sort of like last minute stuff for my holiday to Thailand. And I don't want to like stress out with having to worry about streams at the same time and all that. So I figure better to take things easy rather than like fitting in like a Signalis stream. But we'll come back to that. We'll finish that. Don't you worry. Just take a few weeks. We will still be doing our Discord event. All right. So on Friday, don't forget that. Now let's go and raid somebody now, shall we? I think let's go and raid Robotic Battle Toaster, who is playing Empire of the Ants. So I've seen a lot of people talking about that one recently, and I used to really like ants. All right, ants are awesome. So I'm curious to see a game with ants in it. So let's go on to that, shall we? Thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time, okay? And yeah, as I said, we'll be taking a break for a few weeks, but just keep an eye on my Blue Sky or Discord or whatever for when I'll be returning to streaming, okay? Thank you very much, and good night. See ya!